Hey everyone, and welcome back to part 4 of our Tunic playthrough. Last time we just took on the Garden Knight. Gonna have a little look through the manual because it's been a while, but yeah, we finished that, and I think that's where the manual ends in what it's telling us to do. So then I suppose we can go and have a look at this in a land far off, or a far off land even. A great treasure was sealed away forever. So you may have noticed these doors before. I don't believe I've walked up to them before. Just trying to remember the controls, to be honest. That's the one. I think we can do a little bit of activating here. Impatiently flap around a little bit and head inside. Three things, and that little symbol at the top, well, you can see it here on the menu and the top there, just off to the left. But have we seen it anywhere in the manual before? Sort of indicated in the Garden Knight's face, but don't think we've had anything particularly, well, we probably have, to be honest. Okay, so that's page 34, 31. So we've still got something between these pages and that area there, which if we scroll back here, I believe it's down that area is how we would get there. You don't really get too much of an indication. You've got to piece it together yourself. There are a couple other areas we're going to go and explore. So this one over here is what we're going to try for the time being after we've had a little adventure around here. Don't think there's any chest here. No. And this area is not particularly useful. It is just a pretty cool temple. Pretty akin to the, well, I get Temple of Time sort of vibes from Ocarina of Time, but that's just me. Anyway, that was a fun little random side adventure. Now maybe let's go and do something useful. So we've got this area up here that we have previously unlocked this shortcut. If we nip back down. Ooh. And forgive me if I'm particularly rusty, it has been a while. Something else you can notice here is this little back path, which we're gonna sneak on down. It does bring us out on this little island here with a bunch of angry people. Fortunately, they're all one-shots, and if we just have a look there, that's to the Forest Fortress, which I don't know if we've got a page for yet. We've got the Eastern Vault, which I believe is actually what it is referencing. So, yep, that will be where we're going. But for the time being, we're just going to head back over this way, unlock some shortcuts, make our journey back here a little bit easier. Let that get a little away from me. Ooh. That was all just a bit crowded to be particularly fun to deal with. There we go, that's another little chest. And I don't believe there's anything we can do there to get up to that fountain. Whilst we're up here, we'll just do a little bit of slashing. Should really use that lock on button. Really has been quite a while. I think it's been sort of a month or two since I've last played this, so again, sorry for being pretty rusty about this, but let's stab this guy. wasn't so bad. We do also get to this little area here, which doesn't this look fun? We can pick up this item here, which we'll just equip that now. And that can replace our dagger. As you can see, it has a lot more uses before it runs out of magic, so the dagger uses quite a lot more magic than this wand does. So now if we just get a bit of a better camera angle, just fires a little firebolt in whatever direction you're aiming or facing. Bit of a view down there. We do have this little bit here, which I'm not sure. I think maybe leads back inside here. Oh yeah, so we were just inside this temple. Happy coincidence. However, that's not something that we can do right now, so back outside. And I don't believe there's anything around here that we can do. Okay, we will head back up and towards the eastern fortress. This staircase does lead somewhere else, but we don't need to worry about that just yet, so we're just going to continue on with the story. Open up this little shortcut here. And then we're back where we were a little earlier and straight on through to the Eastern Fortress. Okay, so don't have too much, got one of those funky looking things there. A little chest down here. We did approach that area just across there much earlier in the game. That was just after ringing the first bell. A little side area we could sneak down. I like that you carry around the wand after you've used it, just sort of indefinitely. So this is an interesting one. The first shrine we've come across that isn't actually active. So that's a bit of an interesting conundrum we'll have to deal with. We can see a little inside the fortress there. There's a few funky looking fellas holding candles. Hopefully they're not going to burn us with them. Okay. I think we're basically going to want to look around until we find a page. Don't think we can do anything here, no. It's a very weird perspective it's giving us. Okay, there is one on the other side there, however. I'm going to have to consult my manual to see whether or not we've actually reached the point where we should be able to know what the hell we're doing. Let's have a little think about where else we've been. I think we might have to just go to the ruined Atoll for the time being. We don't have the knowledge to get through that. Oh, we can get this though. A few coins. I mean, the obvious spoiler here is that you would be able to do this if you knew something a bit more about the game, but we have not picked up a relevant page yet, so we're not going to do that. But whilst we're sort of adventuring about, we will just go back up that staircase because we'll go and have a little explore around there. We might as well. Just so we can see what's up there. Very scary, snowy place. That's what mountains are. I hope your brightness wasn't set too high, otherwise this might be blinding you. Little zigzag up to the top, where I believe we will find a page. which gives us a little information. Actually, that's quite handy. So we get a bit of information about these cards we've picked up and how we can sort of equip them and what they do. So that Cyan Peril Ring will presumably boost our defense when we're in peril. Inverted Ash, I think that will swap your potions so that they restore MP rather than HP. Lucky Cup, I think that gives a 15% chance of enemies dropping a bit of health. And Muffling Bell, I think that's just going to be that it makes you more quiet. But this is the more interesting thing. We've got no idea what that means, but we can see a well and a coin in our little fox's hand. So we're going to go and give that a little try out in a second. But, oh yeah, I suppose there's 2 pages. Hints and clues. So page 24 is what that's saying about. The ruined atoll as well. The temple has 3 keys. So this is sort of our guide to the next part of the game. However, we don't have page 24 yet. So for the time being, we will just go to the ruined atoll and find out what we can there. We'll find a little wishing well on the way and chuck some coins in that because we have 4 of them. See what we can get to happen. At least we have some nice visuals and soothing music to guide us on our random adventures to nowhere. We'll just have a little rest here before consulting our map. So let's see. I believe we're going to want to go down over to there, which I don't think we can cross that bit of land, to be honest. I think that's broken, so I think we're going to have to go down past the old house. Okay, let's actually step on the stairs. For the time being as well, we're just going to have a little check of the shop. Can't remember if we've missed anything that we maybe want to buy from this terrifying individual. So you can see there is a coin there. It does cost 999 though, and 1,000 for another potion. What are we doing for these? So how much do they cost? 150 for them, 100 for them. We don't need any more dynamite urgently, so didn't mean to do that. So we'll just hold on to our money for the time being. There's always other shops we can come back to. Okay, got a little wishing well. Let's see what happens when we put our coins on. Very interesting, and just so you know, if you just hit it regularly, you will flip your coin. Okay, so we've just unlocked. If we go back to this page, you'll get a little bit of a reminder that we've got a slot there, which if we, sure enough, hit LB, we've now got a slot here. So we had also on the guide here Cyan Peril Ring, so that boosts defense when we're in peril, or at least that's what we assume. Likewise, if we look at our card here, you can assume that that one will boost attack when our health is low. Judging by what else we had though, it might be interesting to, or useful to get a little bit of health every now and then, so we're going to go with that. We're also going to hold on to that last coin just so that if we ever want to flip a coin, not that we literally ever will, but it's a pointless thing chucking it in, because something else of note on here is that we've got this little bit telling us that we would need to give in more than just the 1 coin we have in order to get another unlock. So yeah, for the time being, we'll just head on. We are going to also have another little adventure in Somewhere Fun in a moment, which I don't believe I've been into on this campaign, or playthrough rather. But whilst we're doing fun things, might as well do that. Okay, that's that cleared. So if you have a little look on the map, which I think is this way, see where we are, you can see there's something just to the right of us that looks like you can go down. So again, let's have a little look, and you can see there's a staircase here. I don't believe we've been here before, but let's just open this, see what we find. Another golden coin. Definitely would have picked that up had we been here before. So you can see this is a nice little place to change what your fox looks like. And if you go through clockwise, you'll hear the noise changing. You can also go through anti-clockwise and it will revert you back to the last one. So it's just sort of going left and right through the menu, and you can just keep going. We will do the full circle on this, be a little pink fox. I think I'll just keep us as the original look, so that we're not spoiling anyone who comes through and looks at any of the little thumbnails or whatever. I mean, I could change that, but also I like the original. So that's back to the original. If we just go here, and then something else to note is if you hit the bell, that'll take you back to the default. And I think you can hit, okay, that just resets the default for each part of it. So that affects the color of your fox. That affects the color of your tunic. That's your little neckerchief. And I think this will be the shield. No, is it the boots? Yeah, I think it's boots. Yep, okay. Anyway, that's another little random adventure. Go make your fox your own, and then that can be another fun little addition to your game. We really don't need to worry about this fella. Yeah, so this is the bit of the map that looks as though you'd definitely be able to cross it, but you 100% can't. Don't know if we've been down this little bit here yet. I assume we have. Ooh. As I think we would have needed to get there. Anyway, no, we maybe haven't. Ooh. Not the most easy one to deal with because it's in a bit of an awkward place. Do have a chest here though. Ooh, that's another little upgrade, I think. Okay, that's potion. You need 1,000 for that though, which is quite a lot. Just go in this little area. What's this say? Bad things. Okay. Ooh, that's not good. If we get ourselves backed into that corner though, we're pretty alright. And we can just use magic if we wanted to deal with that. Okay, interesting one. So I believe that's another device which uses magic, but this one slows down time. I think that's basically just to give you a bit of a better reaction time on some things. To be honest, I never really used it because it wasn't too useful. As it still slows you down. Anyway, we'll have a little wander over here. Put the wand back on. Would have thought we've been over here before, but worth double checking. I guess not. A few more bits of loot, and there's a little ladder there. Don't think there's anything we can get in this corner. Still a few chests that are sort of out of our reach, but we can always come back to them later. Ooh. Okay, so this is a room we're quite familiar with, but from an angle we've not been in before. Not really any loot or anything to get here, just another pathway. Which you'll be very familiar with this area. And here's the fun bit. This is another shortcut. So now you can see we could have gone straight down here, loop round and gone to this underneath path, but not really any need to do that as such right now. So just going to go back this way. As we've already cleared everything leading down the path we were going. Well, other than that big boy, but we don't really care about him. Oh yeah, let's have another little look down a side path. Getting very distracted this part. Oh, a nice little page. Okay, so that's our guide to the Eastern Vault. You can see we've got these that it says we need, oh, there's page 30 for that. What's page 30? Okay, so I guess that is this area that we never came across in the previous part. We've got these. Those two say we need page 24, which I'm pretty sure is the one we're still lacking. Yeah, so there's a big gap there that we're going to want to fill in at some point, but for the time being we have now got a map to that area. Not that we can access it, but we also have a little bit of information on the ruined atoll, which we can't translate, but it's something to do with those things again. So we're going to head over there and see what we can understand. Is there another little underground bit here? Oh. Ah, invisible walls. This is very much me just running until I hit a wall in a certain direction and then trying out the other directions. That was quite a lot of coins. That will help us in the future. Okay. Another little mystery. What's that put us on? 736 coins. Still not quite enough to get the next upgrade. Oh, there's a chest there as well. Another coin. I think we would now have enough to throw in and get another upgrade, but we're in no real rush to do that right now. We don't have a massive choice of those cards. So we're just going to head back this way. Don't think there's anything behind this waterfall other than ourselves. We can ignore that fella. I don't think there's anything over here either. Oh no, there is a little chest. A few more coins. So if we just go back to the overworld map, you'll be able to see that we've got, sorry, I was just checking something. You'll be able to see that we've got a couple little paths here. It looks like there's a hidden ladder just around the corner, but we'll go down here just first. Got a weird little creature and that's about it. Don't know if there's anything. Oh no, yeah, there is a hidden little path there. Good to know. That's why it pays to just check every corner, even if you don't think there's something in there. Well, not every corner, don't be ridiculous. Okay, I've got no real idea what those do. I mean, my memory tells me they were pretty useful, but right now we've got no indication. We'll maybe try that out with our next upgrade that we've got. Rolling into trees. Okay, so the map tells us there should be a ladder there, and there was. Now we are in the ruined atoll. So I don't know if we can see any pages just yet, which is a bit of a shame. It would be nice to get another bit of the mystery unfolded or solved, however you want to say it. Unfolded isn't really a word. Anyway, let's go greet the local inhabitants. Yes, yes. I don't think these guys actually do anything negative. Oh, they drop a little bit of blue that I think restores your MP. This fella is going to be annoying. They tend to keep their distance until it's convenient to them. And he likes dodging those little wand shots as well. However, we have beaten him, so let's open up this chest. So I'm going to go ahead and guess, because everything else has been unlocked and upgraded, that's probably going to be MP. Not sure if we've had that written down anywhere just yet, but don't think it's the most wild of guesses. There's semi-method to my madness, by the way. I've got a rough idea where I'm going. I'm just sort of exploring in general. That was actually not intentional. I didn't remember that key's there, but hey, now we've got a key, so can't really complain about that. Okay, so that was, oh, there's a chest down there. And a chest here. Another one of, oh no, it's a defense thing. For some reason I was thinking that was an effigy, but no, that's a little money bank. That was actually an upgrade to defense. Got anything here? Bit of sight of the road ahead, so there's a locked door over to the bottom right that we probably just got the key to. Don't think there's anything in that corner. Nope. Okay, that is an interesting chap. Ooh, that was a mistake. I forgot what his movement set was. He does 3 stabs in a row and then has a little break, so that gives you an opportunity to stab him in the back. And you can see he's dropped a little bit of health. Not a massive amount, but enough to restore us a little bit. I was thinking about using a potion, so that's a nice amount. There's nothing we can do here, but if we have a little look on the map, I'm going to assume we're going to have some indication. Okay, so frog's domain, because we're in a thing that looks like a frog. There is quite a lot to go still, and we've not got too much time left in this part. So we'll just have a little bit more of an explore up here before diving into the frog's domain, somewhere else which we don't really know if we need to be going there just yet. So let's just continue on here. Do we have anything around that corner? Nope. Okay. Quickly changing camera angles. Ooh, I was confusing them with their baby parts. So yeah, you can see that was a bit close. They do take quite a lot of, they do quite a lot of hits before they stop. That's what keys are for. Bit of a potion, that's useful. I'm pretty sure if we go behind here, we actually just skip that area and end up not having to have used the key, but that's the only use of the key, so it doesn't really matter. Plus, we wouldn't have had the way up to go and get that that potion or potion bottle part, so always worth doing. Not really a point in skipping that. That leads us sort of back to the... Ooh, not walking on the thing I wanted to be walking on. Oh, that's interesting. Never really paid too much attention, so you can sort of jump between these bits quite easily. Hello, big boy. You'll find that that's probably the easiest way to deal with them. Otherwise, they can be a bit of a pain. Oh, what was that? Oh, it's a little ladder up. Another benefit of the wand, you can just shoot them from range. There's another fat crab down there. Just as a reference point, I don't entirely remember where that that page of the manual is that we will need in order to unlock the next bit of the puzzle, which is why we're just sort of happily meandering through this area. No rush to get anywhere. Certainly not a speed run. Okay, so that was just really going nowhere. We'll head on to this little bit here. No thank you, Mr. Crap. So this is the pain of this. You sort of want to not get killed is the thing. You want to get them out of sync is the main thing, if possible. Just by sort of attacking one rather than the other, it means that there's a bit of a delay in them, and it makes it a lot easier to isolate one of them. Isn't that delightful, by the way? Just absolutely delightful. Anyway, we'll open up that doorway. Is there anything more around this bit? Yeah, of course there is. We'll have a little consult of the map. Oh, there's plenty more. So what we'll do instead is we'll just go back up this bit, see if there's a chest, which I think there is. Maybe. Nope, it's just a sort of shortcut round to that bit we were at earlier, but I don't want to step on that bad purple stuff. Can we climb up there? Am I being an idiot? I mean, don't answer that. The answer is yes. See? Idiot. Okay, we've got another little thing as well. A little card or power up, whatever you want to call them. If we head back this way, you'll see we're not in the super familiar territory, but we're back towards the center of the map. And now we're 100% back where we know we've been before. So there's no real need to rest, but just for the sake of sort of finishing off that part of the playthrough, we will have a little rest. And that's a shame. We've got enough to upgrade potion or defense, and we'll go for these two upgrades to sort of finish us off. And as expected, that is our MP upgraded. We will also upgrade our defense because it's really cheap too. Nice little bonus to end on. Okay, so yeah, let's have ourselves a little rest and call it a day. So that's it for this time. I hope you've enjoyed watching. If you're looking for more tips and gameplay, then check out my channel. But until then, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.